I wasn't that shameless. You know what I mean? Like I tried to be polite and shit.
Sometimes you just got to go hard.
I
True.
cannot believe I made it this far, man.
Me too.
Affirmative action is working.
Actually, true. Turkey Tom, legend of winning. Congratulations to both contestants. You have made it to the final round of the greatest, the biggest, the best show on Kick. Kick or Keep.
Best show, worst producer. Let's go.
Okay, Dickhead. It's the best show because it's got the best producer, jackass. Number one. Number two, why are you farming chat?
the best show
Why are you
'cause
farming chat?
we're here,
I thought you're a
motherfucker.
YouTuber. Why are you doing like the streamer shit, farming
Dude,
chat?
I'm
piece
not
of
farming
shit?
chat. I don't even know what your chat's saying.
It's not my chat. You're farming the retard's chat. No disrespect. Lil Steve, right
Wow.
over here.
Jesus.
My bad. Wait,
Wow. I can't even
talk
see
like
his
that?
stream, dude.
Okay. By the way, Lo, you did say if you don't know me, like you don't like you didn't need to make that intro. I do know you. I do follow your basketball takes. Terrible, mostly.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but listen,
Wow.
you're entitled to your takes. You know what I mean? But guys, I want to ask you this, and it's basically since listen, when we get to the end, I usually let you guys go back and forth, but I've dealt with enough bitching today, so I'm gonna give you a question. I'll guide you guys through it. Fusi, you guys are aware of him, right? Fusi Tube.
Yeah.
Recently
for sure.
gone super viral. Do you think? Wait, hold on. Let me read it perfectly for you guys. Fusi had a wild
Yeah,
week during
read.
his subathon. Yes, I right. Thank you. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
Floyd. Fusi had a wild week during his subathon. He got kicked out of his hotel, walked in the middle of a busy freeway, and swatted himself after threatening to kill a streamer that had been trolling him. Is it ethical for commentary channels to profit off of his escalating manic episode, and should Kick be platforming it?
Do you want to go first?
Actually, I want to hear because we might actually disagree, which might make this even better.
Really? Okay. Well, as a commentary channel, we actually had a conversation on Destiny stream about this the other day. And ultimately, my take is that I don't think that I'm responsible for what FusiTube does. As far as the platform themselves, they can make their own decision. I'd probably argue they shouldn't get involved. I think that's a difficult standard to enforce, realistically. But as far as me, I don't think I'm responsible for what FusiTube does. Fusi's repeatedly shown himself to be at least somewhat cognitively aware of his own actions. He decides to make poor decisions anyway in live stream. He's around a bunch of people who are clearly enabling him. And as me, as someone who's not interacting, I don't think I have any kind of responsibility to not make content about it. Now, that being said, there was a guy I saw who, shout out Gokanaru, who did a good clip on this. There's a guy who was like actively calling FusiTube, being like, yo, I just sent your girlfriend there or whatever. Like she's, hired by me, which is feeding into Fusi's delusions. Now that is horrible. That's not okay. That's not cool. That guy, I don't really give a shit what happens to him, frankly, because I think that's just completely degenerate. But as far as what I or a commentary channel has to do, I don't think we hold any ethical responsibility to cover or not cover Fusi. That being said, the way you cover it is important. If you're encouraging harassment, if you're encouraging people to go IRL to fuck with him, if you're calling him feeding into his delusions, that's horrible. If you're just talking about it, I don't think there's anything wrong. That's my take.
So no, you don't believe we should have any responsibility at all.
I mean, undoubtedly, there's a little bit of responsibility.
Yeah.
Do you have to act on that? No. The responsibility that everyone holds is like, technically, by giving it attention, you feed into it. But so does the rest of the world. So does everyone else. You're never going to ever
Yeah.
want to stop. And also, like, once again, Fusi wants to be famous. He loves the attention. He likes this. This is something he actively wants. This isn't someone who's like a private person being harassed on live stream. This is someone who's a public person who enjoys the attention, who enjoys people shitting on him, who feeds into it, who calls Keemstar and tells him that Keemstar made him want to kill himself, okay, on live stream. This is the kind of person we're dealing with. I don't have a lot of empathy for someone in that position, frankly.
All right, so yeah, I don't have empathy for him either, but I think the question is like, and also platforms, I don't really care. I think it's more interesting to talk about like us as commentary channels.
Okay.
From my point of view, there is a level of responsibility that we hold, especially when we're talking about somebody who clearly is wanting attention, like, and us feeding into that conversation is aiding him in the process of train wrecking. We all know that that's what's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I know on playback, we've made decisions to not cover certain people because it is going to add to whatever momentum that they're going to have, that then will lead to potentially some form of detriment. And we are on the brink of just deciding not to report on Fusi or say anything about Fusi moving forward because how much it escalated in the last episode. Now, this isn't like something that I'm expecting any and everybody to do, but I do feel like there is a part of me just as a human where I feel like not only monetizing off of somebody who's having a train wreck is like morally, from my point of view, like a really bad thing to do. I remember we were recording somebody. I remember we got done with the video and I was like, I felt so bad that by the end of the video, when we kept reporting on it, it kind of like tailed off the energy, and you just felt genuinely bad about the person. And in terms of Fuzi, I'm not too familiar on him since his last Manic episode when he's standing on the car with his shirt pulled up and he's just screaming. I don't
Yeah.
know what he's been doing since then, but the more and more information I've learned about him, I didn't know he went in rehab. I didn't know he was, thought about self deleting and really close to doing so. I had people talk him out of it. I didn't know the amount of people that he had around him who also tried to walk him off the ledge. I didn't know how severe it was until recently. And because of how severe it is, I do believe that taking my platform, being more responsible with it and removing it from him so he doesn't receive another a wave of onslaught. Now, we could be a drop in the bucket of YouTube shenanigans that happens going on, but I do feel kind of fucked up knowing that I am adding to what's happening, and it's very clearly he's in the middle of like progressing
I
towards
guess to me,
an
it's like
episode.
I agree, drop in the bucket. But if you actually want to be a force for good and you don't want to actively feed into that, I feel like you could cover it in a responsible way that actually informs people about the issue at hand, lets them know what's going on. And you're not going to just content farm him. You're not going to get people to go watch his stream and cheer on his downfall. You can make a serious video that's like, hey, this is really fucked up. This guy's going through a lot. And you could talk about the social media machine. And then you could inform your audience a little bit about your perspective. You can inform them about why it's wrong that Fusi's doing this. And you could give a good take to your audience and just let them know, like, hey, this is fucked up. And I think, would you feed into it a little bit? Yes. But the way Fusi wants people to feed into it is undoubtedly for everything he's done, is by creating more drama, fueling more drama, and helping that. I think that by raising awareness
Yeah.
for the situation, by talking about it in a responsible way, let's say you did release that video you're talking about with this person, and you
Mhm.
get to the end and you're like, man, this is just sad. Buck, you could post that, and that would probably be like a meaningful thing for viewers to see and be like, God damn, like maybe this is kind of fucked up. And if
The
you just don't
problem
cover it, they're just gonna watch the next guy.
Yeah, but the problem with Fusi is that even because I think that is how we took the approach of the last video we did, where like it's kind of fucked up. Like I hope you get better, da da da, in a more serious vein. The problem is Fusi is that he'll even use that in his advantage as well, and almost leverage the idea of like mental health and now da da da, and now like that's just like another arc of the train wreck that he's going through that he's now utilizing that and leveraging it into his favor, and all of it is just a part of something much bigger. So Fusi is like a very unique situation where even if you try to be serious, even if you are someone, because there's like actual examples of people on the phone with him being serious, telling him to stop between Jadion, Aiden Ross. I think a handful of people called him and told him like, yo, stop. And he even has the ability to use that as content and then use that to forward it onto something else because he knows it's just all a part of something much bigger that he doesn't mind. I don't know if he minds because then he starts to cry and I'm like, I don't know even if that's real or not. So instead of me like being involved in trying to figure out what's real, what's not, what's best for him, what's not best for him, I know for a fact removing myself completely just to detach me so much so to where I know I'm not involved. And I think regardless of when it comes to Fusi, he doesn't care. He doesn't care if it's good involvement, bad involvement,
Yeah.
if it's
So I
positive,
think
if you're
that
telling him instructively, he just doesn't care. Everything will be destructive to him.
I guess I'm glad that that makes you feel good, but in practice, I don't think that actually has any like demonstrable effect on the situation in a positive or negative way. I think you covering him is mostly neutral as long as you do it the right way with someone as famous as him. And as a result, I think that that's only going to like, you can go to sleep at night and feel a little better about yourself maybe because you feel like you didn't feel this. But at the end of the day, if you let's say you're criticizing someone like Fresh and Fit actually want to be criticized because it makes them more famous. They may DMCA people sometimes, but at the end of the day, that notoriety only helps them. And you're only giving them more of an audience by people. Let's say someone goes and sees your video and says, "Oh, I actually think these Fresh and Fit guys are kind of fucking based." Okay, they go watch them.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it may make you feel a little bit better. Like when you hug your teddy bear at night, you're like, "Oh, I didn't hurt, Fousey Tube today." But in practice, I don't think it does much. I don't think the consequences are positive or negative. I don't think you actually help or change anything. I think it's mostly like, I don't want to say morally grandstanding because I don't think you're grandstanding. I think you genuinely feel this way,
Mhm.
but it's almost like grandstanding to yourself. It's like, oh, I did a good thing, but really, like you did kind of a neutral thing. It's like it just doesn't really matter, you know?
But the only thing that I have, the biggest pushback is that it's not like Fusi 2 wasn't creating content or doing anything, like 5 months ago or even a year ago
Yeah.
or 2 years ago. Is the fact that like he was doing things, he was having episodes. Again, I just learned that he was had thoughts of self deletion, dealt with drugs, dealing with money problems, and all those things. You can go on the internet and find them when it happened in real time while he was going through it. Him recounting a lot of those things, but because nobody was like reporting those things. Nobody talked about those things. Nobody effectively cared. They all went under the radar, and he went through his life in as much of a constructive way as possible because there was nothing that was pulling him away from the
Right.
constructive progress.
But the last time he had a manic episode, he tried to scam a bunch of people into thinking that Drake was going to show up at his event, and the only reason that people knew that he wasn't going to be there is because people raised awareness. So if nobody had talked about that, and quote unquote,
well,
fed
stuff
into
like
that
that,
attention and that delusion.
But stuff like that. But how long ago was that? It was like 5 years ago, no?
Yeah,
It's
but
like-
who's to say he won't do something like that tomorrow?
Oh no, if he does that, then yes, raise awareness to that. What I'm saying is from that manic episode to where we are now, or the last month and two, there's been several things that he's been going on through his life, but nobody really cared about it. Nobody said anything about it, and he was doing crazy things then.
That's
And
true,
the
and
fact
probably-
that nobody
probably-
wasn't reporting on it, and that's why
Part
it
of the
never got
reason
the
nobody
attention.
was
Wait, hold on,
reporting on
Tom,
it is
Tom,
because
let me ask you.
he wasn't meeting
Tom,
sex
let
trafficking
me ask
victims
you a
at the
fucking
airport and getting blowies
Shut up,
from them in
nigga!
the
I
bathroom.
said,
which is-
let me fucking ask you a question, you bitch. Holy shit, you're doing it on purpose
I don't
right
respect
now.
you. Sorry.
Okay, then stay muted while I fucking talk, you fucking retard. Actually, you're unmuted, okay? Let me ask you this, right? You're right now claiming that, hey, Fusi's doing all of this because he likes the content, it's entertaining, it's fun. Like, he's fueling the fire. Do you really think this guy was fueling the dude that tried fucking swatting him and called his mother's house and said, hey, I'll slit your throat? You really think that Fusi was playing into that as well?
I mean, to a degree, if it gets
Holy
him more
fucking
attention. Like
shit.
if he no, you shut the fuck up. If he really wanted to avoid it, if he really wanted to live a nice private life where none of this shit happens, he would get the fuck away. And he doesn't. He's gonna come right back out when he's out of the mental hospital, fire up a live stream, go fuck another girl at the airport in the bathroom that was a sex trafficking victim and was drunk at the airport. Then he's gonna lie after the fact, say it didn't happen, and cry on stream. That's what he's gonna do. So I don't give a fuck.
Wait,
okay?
hold on. Let
Fuck
me ask you
Fusi
this
Tube.
then. So if somebody is a YouTuber or a streamer, for instance, and they keep getting DDoS, right? Would you recommend them to like stop streaming if you can't fucking actually hold up your stream and just go find another job? Because right now what you're pretty much saying is, hey, you know what? Streaming is giving you a hard time.
FusiTube's someone who actively invites it. If you're a friendly little,
actively
Stephen
invites
Bond, a League of Legends
doxing?
streamer where you're hanging out. Dude, he's actively
You are
punching people
fucking
on fucking
coping.
stream. He's inviting
And that
the
leads to
toxicity, dude. He's punching people on fucking live stream. He's fucking these girls. He's calling Keemstar saying crazy shit. You actively dictate what your audience does. There are fluke incidents, okay? Do you think it's any coincidence that people are actively trying to fuck with people, trying to fuck with FusiTube in particular on this issue? I've never had someone try to do that to me. I've never even been fucking swatted. FusiTube is inviting this shit. He thrives off the attention. I don't feel fucking bad for him at all. Okay,
But the
Fuck
fact
guy.
that nobody was reporting on him like the last 2 to 3 years is proof that
He wasn't doing
he
anything
doesn't.
really.
But he didn't start this stretch right
W
here.
bleach with the
women in
motherfucking
airports.
20 subs,
Everything
by the
was,
way. Holy
like,
shit.
It all started and it slowly
My man.
climbed to him getting to that point. And the only reason why it slowly climbed to that point is because more and more people started giving him attention, started reporting on it. And then, because it didn't like he started, oh yeah, first string back, fucking a bitch in the airport. That's not how that happened. Everything
Yeah,
built
but
to
this is a
moment.
pattern of behavior for him as far as like liking sex with hookers and stuff like that, being a sex addict. And on top of that, like, do you think there's any way you can stop people from giving him that attention? Even if we didn't talk about him, he'd have so
Again,
many
he just
fucking
went
viewers
three-
on stream.
He just went 3 years with nobody giving a fuck about him.
Yep.
Yeah, because he wasn't streaming. He wasn't doing anything. He was
He
just
was
streaming.
streaming.
He was
on Twitch.
He was streaming. He was uploading videos. He was doing interviews. He was still around.
Was he doing
just that
crazy
he-
shit?
I mean, he talked about how he again almost self-deletion, how he went to massage parlors, getting his dick jacked off.
But
all
what
the
is he
time,
doing
and,
crazy shit on stream, like actively?
No, but what
doing
I'm
it?
saying, but again, I think he only got to this point is because the lead up to where we are now. He didn't start the first.
I feel like
stream
he's
doing anything
responsible
crazy.
for his own actions. I
Well,
don't think
he's
he's
responsible. I'm
incapable.
not saying he's not responsible. The question is how, our responsibility, how we are held accountable.
I think we
of
have
what
none.
we did. Yeah, I don't think we have none. Yo, I see the straw poll up. Let's get this affirmative action going, man. I'm black,
is
he's
up.
white. Let's get my votes in, man.
I'm Chinese,
Business.
motherfucker, and
We do
frankly,
have
they
our-
didn't let me into college for the last 20 years, so let me the
Votes
freak
coming in.
okay?
They didn't let me in college
Shit,
for
on the
like
next
80 years, so we're good, man.
Okay, on the next episode, Kate, we're gonna aggressively mute motherfuckers, okay? Because these guys are just shameless, okay?
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Especially
shameless.
this turkey Tom fuck. I want you to keep this motherfucker
Especially
muted
this
till the
Turkey
end.
Tom fuck, okay?
Yeah.
Not only should we aggressively mute him, it should be time mutes too. Like when you get muted, you're muted for like a whole like 2 minutes, okay? Because
Absolutely.
goddamn.
Wait, Tom.
These guys-
Tom, what's your thoughts on this?
On what?
Shut the
Being
fuck
muted?
up, bitch. It don't matter, nigga. Stay fucking muted, you hoe.
Also, I'm posting again in chat. This is our final poll to determine the winners. Good luck, guys. our final poll to determine the winners. Of
I
Keeping Up.
agree with you that he holds his own accountability, but the question was like us as commentators, and so I don't think we have zero, or I don't think we have so little that it's.
I just don't think I have any responsibility for what other people do. If you actively encourage shit, yeah, but you can't control everyone. You can't control the world. I'm not gonna
sure.
spend my life trying to make sure that everyone does the right thing. Like I tell my audience to do the right thing. If they don't, that's not my fucking fault, you know.
Sure.
Also, Q, you need to get fired. Okay, you need to get fucking fired. And
Oh, wow.
tell the
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 Pakistani
white man
government
trying to
finds
take
you.
a black man's job. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing has changed. R.I.P.
You're
MLK.
not black, bro. I don't even know that you're black, dude. You could be fucking lying.
Wait, what is blackness to you? Do I need to fucking be born in the Bronx or some shit? Is that black
I
to
can't
you?
even see your face, bro. You could be anything.
I
You could be
mean,
wearing a skin suit right now.
listen, I've said it plenty of times, okay? I am 100% African. That's as black as it gets.
I've said it too, and I'm fucking white. So
I don't know what the fuck you are. You look like a mistake, buddy. First of all, why is your forearm much darker than the rest of your body?
I was going to say that, but I was going to let it rock.
Like,
man.
I'm
Was,
like-
my,
was
was
gonna let it
my,
rock.
my facial hair darker?
No,
your
your
forearms.
forearm.
Your
It's like so
forearms.
much darker
Looks like you
than
have
the rest.
spray tan on
Exactly.
right
Dude, it's because I got tan, motherfucker. I go outside, unlike you, who just sits in here sucking Destiny's dick all day while Melina's out hanging out with this dude. Okay.
Damn. Wait, what?
Why you niggas saying
All right.
damn like he said something?
Sorry,
Listen
sorry.
up. Hey, we have a winner for the show. All right, good job. You guys did great today. But actually, you know what? Legend of Winning, you did great today. Turkey Time, you talk way too much. You talked over the moderators all the time. I would dock you votes if this wasn't the last round, okay? Because you don't deserve them. All right. You've just been
Wow.
completely unwilling today. But I would like to say congratulations to Turkey Tom for being the most annoying fucking piece of shit here. However, Legend of Winning, you have the better YouTube channel, but you also lost.
Oh,
I'm
you
sorry.
fuck!
Turkey Tom is actually the winner today.
Oh,
Hey.
you fuck.
Congratulations to Turkey Tom, man.
Oh my
Congratulations to the
God.
white man.
Of
yet
course,
again
it's your
winning.
fucking community, but we need to talk about this later. Anyways, congratulations, Turkey. The fuck is this nigga doing? Like, really? This makes us look bad, by the way.
The gritty?
Yeah, this is okay. Stop, fucking like talk or something. Holy shit!
Okay.
This nigga said the gritty.
Sorry. Yo, you were good, bro. I fucking yeah. I was nervous, honestly. I was nervous. You did a really good job. Fuck.
Thank you.
Yeah, respect.
I guess I had to give my farewells. Yeah, thank you all for having me. It was great talking to y'all. Good. You know, I do know who you are, Q, so I thank you for your support. I didn't know you really watch me or not, man.
Nah,
I
fuck
just
with you.
I thought you were just chatting.
Nah, fuck.
Thank you. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for having me. Shout out to Turkey. Shout out to the chat. I don't stream anyway, so I didn't need 500 subs. So, man, congratulations to you, sir.
Damn. Wow.
But I'll catch y'all later, man. Hopefully, I can come on the next one or whatever y'all do next. But thank y'all.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on.
Bye.
For sure.
Turkey.
Wait
you
a second.
piece of
Does
sh-
Turkey Tom,
He doesn't stream.
does he stream on
On
Kick?
Kick? Nope. Nope. No, he just PayPal the nigga. Actually, Turkey Tom said it's Q says-
YouTube. I stream on YouTube.
Nigga, he ain't giving you nothing on YouTube. YouTube don't pay this nigga. It's a Kick show. It's meant to be subs on Kick. Holy shit. Like, it's called Kick or
Well,
Fever.
if only the host had communicated that to any of the guests.
I
I'll send
low-key
him-
wanted...
I'll send you five-
No, don't.
I'll
No,
send
no,
you
no,
500
stop.
bucks.
Let's Steve, stop.
I can't give him a prize.
No,
You
wait,
get a
stop.
prize for
Wait,
winning.
wait. Stop. 1 second. 1 second. Turkey, let's negotiate. You know what I mean? 1 mil subs. You don't need 500. Just say give it to Q this week. You know what I mean? Pass it on to Q. Show some good will.
No.
You fucking bitch. Okay, listen. I tried. Okay, PayPal him 500. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna send that money to whatever your religious opposition is, so they can kill your people. Okay.
Whoa!
Okay.
He's donating that money right to America.
Or kick.com/slicker, by the way. It's the same idea. Shout out
That's
to all
going
the
to my
Shaq
quarter 3 tax payment, bitch. Ooh.
Wait, $500
Well-
would pay your taxes?
Dude,
YouTube
it's
must
just
not
part
be
of
paying
it,
good.
okay?
YouTube must not be paying good. Holy shit.
You're wearing a fucking rag on your head with fucking poop on it, bro. Fuck you.
Gucci.
Should I send you my
Gucci.
PayPal?
Prada.
Destiny?
Oh
Poop on
my
it. Where's the
God.
poop? Other than the slight bit of my skin that's showing again. You just called me shit skin. Are you a fan of Hassan? Do you watch Hassan Abi?
Okay.
Jeebus.
I will DM you my PayPal email.
People
Well, you really
yeah,
really
me.
chose an amount $100 lower than the requirement to file a W-9 for someone, which is probably pretty smart.
Wow, thanks. Or it literally could just be $500, a nice round number, and who the fuck cares about IRS limits on tax filings? But thank you. I don't know why.
Apparently you,
$600.
because you brag about overpaying taxes like a little bitch.
Who
okay?
brags about overpaying? I complain about overpaying taxes. Okay,
You're like, I'm from California. I overpay my taxes. Okay, I'm a good guy.
that's why I left California. Fuck that cringe shit. Where do you live? What state do you live?
Fuck, I don't want to get into this, bro. Okay, listen, I'm
Oh my
currently living in
God, you think-
Canada. I don't want to explain it. I don't want to go into this.
Oh, international tax fraud. I got you, bro. I got you. Nice shot.
I am from Maine originally. Okay, I'm
Mhm.
from Maine.
Okay.
Okay, is this like homosexual fucking ass sucking session over? Just send the nigga his money so he could fuck out of here. Turkey Tom.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Congratulations
Bro,
again.
you're gonna get the fuck out of
Okay.
here too. Nobody knows who the
honestly,
fuck you are.
maybe
I'm
you
famous,
need
bitch.
maybe you need a Manscaped sponsor. Honestly, you've holy fucking shit. Those
I don't
armpits
even know
could
what you
fucking-
look like, bro.
Holy shit! Like, goddamn, I could fucking make a T-shirt out of that shit. Anyways, I'm famous. You said
I'm
I'm
worth a
famous,
lot,
like I
okay?
didn't find
You
out
use
about
every
you when I
part.
was looking for fucking people on this panel. You might be famous to like fucking 15-year-olds, buddy, but I don't know who the fuck you are, other than you being the episode 12.
Bro, you're
winner.
30. You're 38 years old on this fucking live stream, dude. I'm
Buddy,
20. I make more
between
money
me
than
and
you.
you,
Sorry, I'm 21.
Between me and you are a rough-looking 21. I could have put all my money that you were 28, which would be our,
Wait, there's no way Turkey Tom is 21 years
This
old.
motherfucker looks
I'm,
older.
I'm 21. What do you mean, bro?
Holy shit.
No shot.
No more
he
taking
is.
him
Oh my
seriously anymore, Lil Steve. He said he's
You didn't
21.
believe? You thought I don't look geriatric. Leave me the fuck alone, bro.